Ragazzi e ragazzi, ladies and gentlemen, this is day 7, so the last day of our mountain bike TransAlp adventure leading us from Garmisch-Partenkirchen to Riva del Garda. The tour of today starts here in Madonna di Campiglio and our final destination is Riva del Garda, which is at the north side of beautiful Lake Garda. Our tour of today is 65 kilometers in length and we will do a vertical climb of almost 1600 meters. If we compare that to the tours which we already had done in the last days, this is not much, so this should be definitely doable today. And the nice thing about this tour today is that we will have more than 3000 vertical downhill meters, so there is a lot of fun to expect from this tour here today. Our highest point in terms of altitude is only 1850 meters above sea level, and according to the tour planning it will take us approximately 6 hours to finish this tour. There is two important reference points I would like to give you on this tour. The first one is Passo Bregn de l'Ors. I'm not 100% sure if I pronounce it correctly, but it translates as Bear's Pass because there is bears. I think the likelihood to meet one of those guys is quite low, but we will see. Then there is a single track leading down to a small valley, and the second reference point today is Lago di Tenno. It's north of Lake Garda and it marks the end of all pain because it's the end of the climb for today, and after that there is only one beautiful single trail left leading down to Riva del Garda. Yeah, and with that I do not want to waste any time anymore. Let's get this TransAlp finished now. We start our day with a small downhill section. Initially a few hundred meters on paved road leading us out of Madonna, then it is a gravel road, and in the end a beautiful single trail through a forest. The second section takes us up to Passo Bregn de l'Ors, the Bear's Pass. It's about 8 kilometers in length and we climb 650 vertical meters. It starts quite comfortable on gravel until we reach a small lake, and from there onwards we have to walk our bikes for 200 vertical meters to reach the pass. Once we reach Bear's Pass, we have a downhill section ahead of us. It starts on easy single trails, but soon we get on gravel and later also paved roads. In total, we do 25 kilometers until we reach Ponte Arche. Last climb for the whole TransAlp takes us up to Lago di Tenno. It is a mixture of paved and gravel roads, and we do about 500 vertical meters. In the end, there is even a small downhill section bringing us to Lago di Campiglio. From here on, there is two options. If it is already enough for you, just take the street which will lead you down to Riva del Garda. If you want some more action, then take the route which you will see in this video. It first requires a few hundred meters of climbing, all on paved roads, and after that there is a beautiful single trail leading us down to Riva del Garda. In the beginning it's on gravel, and later on it is even paved. We just arrived at Lake Garda, our final destination of our tour today and our final destination of the whole TransAlp mountain bike adventure. The last tour, so this tour here today, was not so spectacularly like the other ones before, but still it was very nice. We had a nice trail through a forest in the very beginning, going down from Madonna di Campiglio. Then there was this climb up to Bear Pass. We did not see any bears. It had approximately 250 vertical meters of walking hour bike in the end of this pass, and then there was this downhill section after the pass where I expected more single trails. It was mostly paved roads but also gravel roads and some smaller single trails, all of them nicely rideable, S0 to S1 classified. And then there was this last climb, which was mostly on paved roads, but also some parts were on gravel. There was no very steep parts in there, so also very easily rideable. And the very last part of this tour was the downhill section down to Riva del Garda. This was a beautiful, small, paved trail, very steep, but nicely to go down to Riva, and it had some amazing views all over the lake, so really recommendable to take this small trail and not take the road which would also lead down to Riva. Yeah, and with that, this is the end of our TransAlp. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this tour as well. If you did so, please leave me a thumbs up and take a look at the other videos on my channel. So, thank you very much and see you soon. If you scan those QR codes now, you will be directed to the GPS data of the tour on 2 different platforms. If you are looking for direct links, you will find those in the description below the video.